Hey yo, this Kendall Parks here on Killing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the page. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be more consistent, you know what I'm saying, all that. And it was only a few days ago I was on here. I ain't trying to take no week off, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go to the grind. Go through the grind. I'm also doing my podcast too. Killing Parks. But look, here on this late night, right? It has been reported that um, Skip Bayless is taking 2 months off of Undisputed. Why? Because he has a problem with replacing Shannon Sharp. That means that you know what I'm saying, it was rumors about LaShawn McCoy being Shannon Sharp's replacement, but obviously with this report, it doesn't seem like that hasn't um, nobody has gotten the ball rolling yet on that. You know, yeah, it's interesting. Like, what? Um, it just shows that when it, it some people are just hard to replace. You know what I'm saying? Shannon was like everybody's uncle. We we loved him. It's gonna be hard to replace a co-host that we love that much. You know, like Stephen A. on First Take. You know, black people don't really mess with Stephen A. like that. She says a lot of sellout, coon stuff. You know, but we rock with Shannon, and he comes from a background of the athlete, unlike Stephen A. Who, you know, what I'm saying, he was an athlete, but he didn't really make it as an athlete, as a basketball player, and he uh, became a great reporter for the Philadelphia Inquirer. And no matter what you think about him, socially, and, you know what I'm saying, his views or anything, he he was a great reporter. But Shannon was a whole different deal. You know what I'm saying? I remember for years he was at CBS, and you know what I'm saying, on NFL Today and every Sunday, and it was great to watch Tim and Reno Boomer, who's still on there and all that. But he really found his zone when he got next to Skip. And prior to joining, he I do remember him being on First Take in 2013. This is 3 years before um, Skip even um, left ESPN. He was on First Take right after CBS fired him. He filled in as a guest host or something like that for a day. Then so I don't know who can be his replacement. Sean McCoy, Chris Broussard, maybe you can dig up Jalen Rose, and, and that's the thing too. You see recently with these ESPN layouts, which I haven't commented on. Uh, with the ESPN layouts, maybe you can go get Jalen Rose, who we all remember sparked up first take was when he defended Kwame Brown and just destroyed. You know what I'm saying? The media and how the media covers athletes and say that, oh, and I remember him calling out Skip Bayless, calling him Pistol Pete and all. Talking about how he wasn't really all that good of an athlete himself. And, that's, you know, I still look at that. I remember Skip said, I remember I still watch the clip of him getting on Skip about uh, getting on T.O. saying that he would take Brandon Marshall over, I think it was Brandon Marshall over T.O. And he gave it to him straight, like, look, man, you just saying that because you don't like T.O. and all that stuff. Saying, oh, we know you don't like T.O., so of course you gonna say that you take Brandon Marshall over him as a teammate or something. So so with the ESPN layoffs, that can, and him being one of the layoffs. Speaking of it, see, I can go all day with this video. I do got something else to comment on, but so it's gonna be on one video. Um, it's a report. It's just that has been. I don't know if it's a report, but I did see something that speculated that the reason why Jeff Van Gundy got laid off by ESPN is because Adam Silver suggested it or something like that. I don't know if it's true, but because he if you watch games on ESPN, NBA games on ESPN, whether it be Saturday or the Sunday games or during the playoffs, he goes in on the NBA a lot about their refs, their rules. It's crazy because he's been there for what, 15 years? Like I remember when he had Tracy McGrady. I remember as Tracy McGrady, and I want to say Yao Ming was still there. I want to say it was '07. I think it was after the '07 year. And he and Mark Jackson team up with Mike Breen. Or it might not even been Mike Breen at first. Yeah, it might have been Mike Breen. And he just excelled as a as a broadcaster or as a color man, as they call it. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe he can be on broadcasts with his brother Stan. You know, I love Stan. You know, and all that. Stan Van Gundy is And it was just weird how ESPN let him go too. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? That kind of hurt me a bit because, like, yeah, right. Um, yeah. So, trying to think of, yeah. So that's the thing, man. You can't just be, you can't be honest. That's what they no more. That's crazy. You know, you got these NBA fans. He really did go off on the NBA about the rules and they refs, about how they don't call fouls and it, allegedly they got him out of here because of that. Let me see what else. Talk. Oh, now I just saw something about threads. How if you, how if you get bored with threads and it's not all it was cut out to be, at, like you thought it was at first. I do like the platform, but they say that people see it as a scam because you can't. In order for you to get out of your in order for you to get out of your Threads account, you gotta delete your Facebook. Instagram. And it's like, why? But of course, Elon is threatened. He's threatened. He wants to put a face on the time about how, oh, competition is great, stealing is not, and it's a lot of allegedly a lot of former Twitter people that work with Meta, who owns Facebook and Instagram and all that. Marcus Zuckerberg, Berg, and all that. So, yeah, man, and it looks like a good platform so far, but it's just crazy how Twitter has fallen off as soon as that man got the wind of it. 5, 6 months, he destroyed it. Twitter was the thing back in the day. Or before he came in, like, that's how you got your news. Ain't no more. It wasn't no more of just sitting by, waiting via radio or if you watch politics, even back in the day, you used to have to wait for the news on your TV. Now, when they say that they coming back with some breaking news, or you can check right on your Twitter to see what was the breaking news about. But with this exceeded weight limit stuff and all that, it's like, what are we doing? Um, yeah, so that's a good platform, of course. It's my usual underscore Mr. Parks, just like it is. Mr. Parks 513 is Snapchat and um and Cash App. So subscribe to my page on here. You know what I'm saying? I, I wanted to talk for a living. YouTube gives me that platform. It's about time I take advantage of it. You know, it's hard to make it out as a 3 hour sports talk host. You know what I'm saying? I got the voice and I got the energy to do it. Do that everything. I'm still, but if YouTube provides me the platform and I can get subscribers and monetize off of it, it can happen. All right. And lastly, before I go, Chris Murphy, Senator Chris Murphy from the state of Connecticut. It's one thing for the leftists on Twitter to talking about this. Uh, I don't know what is the deal with Democrats and whether it's Bernie Sanders, who's not exactly a Democrat, but he's quote unquote progressive on things. Why is it that they always love talking about they white conservative? Oh, it's some things that we can agree on with conservatives who, you know what I'm saying, we gotta learn to compromise and all that. Let me, thankfully I got another phone, and I don't know if, let me look at the tweets. And he is getting ratioed, as we say on Twitter. He's getting ratioed. So he put up a poll. And he said this, there are a lot of social conservatives who believe in populist economic policies, and it would be a great idea to have those people a part of a Democratic left coalition. And accept a bit more inter-movement friction on cultural interest, on cultural issues as a consequence. And, and the poll reads yes and no. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to associate with the Ted Cruz's of the world who don't like people that look like me, who are threatened by me. I don't understand why some of these Democrats do that. You are considered, and he's actually a good dude. That's why it'd be so disappointing, because people that you think are good dudes always say this stuff. Bernie Sanders, I never really liked Bernie Sanders because he doesn't think of my issues as a priority. It's a distraction to him. So I never really liked him. But Chris Murphy, like, come on, man. You you fought for the gun issues or gun violence issues after what happened in Newtown, New York State. Like, come on, man. Like, what's the deal, man? What's the deal? You gotta stop this. Gotta stop thinking that you can just work with the other side. Um, and you basically talking about compromising my rights to exist. And I like you, but you deserve the ratio that you get. You deserve it. Come on, man. It's stupid. And that's he sounded like a far leftist when he tweeted that. It's crazy. All right, I think I may be running out of time on here, but yeah, man, it's like, come on, man, come on. My rights are non-negotiable. Voting rights. I can't wait for y'all, especially if Biden wins, and y'all actually give him enough. We as voters give him enough um, uh, senators to, like, come on, to do our like infrastructure and human infrastructure and all that with the Build Back Better plan. Bring in more education instead of all these money for wars and all that. Whether you in the Senate or you just a regular liberal, Senate, a politician or a liberal, a white liberal on the streets, stop thinking that you can work with Republicans who want to take away my rights to exist, my rights to eat, all that. They want to destroy the whole black population. But y'all want to talk about working with them and basically compromising on social issues. Get out of here. All right. Uh, I'm Kim the Parts, and I hope to see you guys on the Cash App. Follow me _Mr. Parks on Twitter and Instagram. MRPARKS underscore MRPARKS. And then my Cash App is Mr. Parks MRPARKS 513. I repeat, MRPARKS 513. MRPARKS 513. See you there. All right. Salute.